All right, so we've got another walk and talk. We're here on St. James Drive and St. James Place. We're gonna keep going. I'm just gonna go around a little bit here, little bit going around. Hello. Got a friendly biker there, went by with a hi there around the corner, like a hey there. Okay, we're on St. James Drive. We're continuing. I was thinking about, should I stop or whatever, but I'm having so much fun. I'm just keeping going. Got a lady here. I'm not gonna film her. I don't know if she wants to be in the video. Hello.
Hello.
And this lady gave me a great look, which is, who are you and what are you doing? I love that. When you say hi to someone, sometimes, ooh, check out that deck up there. It's really beautiful. When you say hello to someone, sometimes they think it's the beginning of much, much more. Like you're gonna have a conversation, you're gonna try to sell them something, ask them a question, and they're like, okay, what's next? What's that? Who are you? What's going on? And we've got this really neat piece of artwork here. I'm gonna zoom in on this. I love that artwork. Someone on their phone. Hello. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you know what that artwork is? Is that like a robot or a monster? Or?
I think it's just a sculpture. But it is cool, isn't it? Maybe there's a camera in those eyes. I don't know. You never know. But no, it's very. I've seen it for a long time.
Wow. Wow. I'm wondering at night if it's a guy. Yeah, I don't want to presume gender. I'm wondering if he walks around, like tiptoeing around.
Well, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
The beginning of a film.
Yeah, that would be a great short film. Like the Piedmont. What would you name it if it's a guy? What would you think his name?
Piedmont striker, because he looks like he's about to strike. Right? He's got his arms up.
Oh.
And he's looking like camera ready, and he's gonna strike you down. I don't know. He's a little scary.
That definitely sounds horror to me.
Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, look, he's got the little, the lights around him. So,
Yeah.
But he could be friendly. I mean, he does have some like teeth coming out. It looks like, doesn't it?
Fangs, right?
Fangs, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to make the mistake.
Might be like a vampire striker.
I didn't know who was going to, so.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you believe in vampires?
No.
Werewolves.
But I think they're metaphors for other. Right?
I believe in it all, like vampires, werewolves, aliens.
Well, aliens, yeah. I definitely think we've got them. They're out there, but I don't know. I'm not sure about the vampire thing.
I used to tell people as a joke that I was born in a can. Do you remember that movie?
No.
There was a movie where there was a little kid who like fell from the sky and he was born from a can.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's was it like the era of the red balloon? Do you remember the red balloon?
What's that? Was it like a
That
hot air
was like
balloon or?
like the 70s. See, I'm aging myself. So,
You have no wrinkles.
yeah, thank you, darling. I just turned 50, okay? I'm sharing my age. I have a 16-year-old son.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
But yeah, so yeah, the red balloon, that's a really cool movie. And you should definitely check it out.
I will.
You
Absolutely.
can look it up. It's like a classic. I think it's French.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
definitely take your movie recommendation, and then
Yeah.
I might ask your skincare routine,
Oh, yeah,
or if
yeah.
it's just natural.
I'm a vegan.
I'm vegetarian.
Okay, you're doing the right thing. You're
Thank you.
definitely on right track. Make sure you're taking, well, you probably get enough B12 through your eggs.
Yeah, I eat eggs.
Yeah. So you're getting that. And your iron is probably fairly good through that as well. But, I would say exercise
Uh-huh.
in the outdoors, not inside. I mean, but, wear sunscreen and wear a hat. And you're doing it. But put on some sunscreen. And I use, I don't know if men do this, but like I do use, a lot of cream at night. So I put on like shea butter mixed with olive oil.
Wow. Do you mix it yourself?
Yeah.
Extra virgin?
No, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not that much of a stickler. But yeah, I mean, those are like some of the, routines. I mean, just healthy living, meditation, whatever it is that you can do. And your metabolism, making sure, you're breathing.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, So,
Do you know what gyrokinesis is?
wait, oh, I know that, is it kinesthesia? Is it kind of a energy?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's like a mode of yoga.
Oh, interesting.
I took a class and like you sit on your stool and she was telling us the different poses and how they're different from yoga. And there was one where you kind of like do like the wave
Oh, yeah.
and you focus on your breathing.
Right, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get into your own natural circadian rhythm. And that probably helps you to tap in if you're doing a wave. I don't know. But circadian rhythms, I mean, that's you just listen to yourself. Listen to yourself.
Yeah, I did some meditation and I guess it was difficult for me to do it. I went to some groups in Berkeley, where they meditated and I found that the more I did it, sort of like the better I got.
Yeah.
But I kept thinking like, oh, I'm meditating, and it was like exciting.
Yeah. And then if that's part of the meditation, you just have to like let that, and just let it pass. But those are like the clouds, right? I mean, they come and they go, and not attaching to anything. So actually, the practice of meditation is really about allowing yourself understanding that you are not the feelings that are moving through you. In other words, that you are actually just, I am here, I am that which I am, which is just the presence of life, the noticing of things. That's the moment-to-moment reality.
So interesting. I remember like listening to different ways people described how to meditate, for beginners on YouTube, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah.
And one person said that when you breathe out, just say out, in.
Yeah.
Like it's just happening.
Right.
But it's not like I'm breathing out.
Right. It's something that is happening. It's part of your being. You're an organism, but you're more than that too. You're
Thank you.
Spirit.
I like to think so. I mean, do you believe in reincarnation?
Well, it's not about belief as much as the sense that we are ongoing, infinite.
Right.
So whether, I don't want to try to understand what reincarnation might be or what that, but
see.
The eternal, the eternal presence. So that's how I see it.
I'm just making a walk and talk video.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use this, right?
I mean, is that okay? You see the camera's pointing at the sidewalk.
Yeah. That's cool. That's totally cool.
I talked with a French gardener over there about 3 minutes,
Interesting.
and he was like shy, but he let me focus on him.
Right.
I'm glad you're letting me use your voice. There's no name,
Absolutely.
no address. Don't worry.
Are you gonna podcast or something? If you do, I mean, what do you want to do with it?
Well,
I mean, that's cool for me. Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Actually, so far I have about 11 of these. I texted a couple last night, and we talked about superpowers.
Oh wow, you're getting some interesting stuff.
I mean, I have a friend. I feel like he sort of has a negative view on people,
Yeah.
and for the past 2 years, my view of people kind of got a little sour.
Yeah.
But then I decided I wanted to be like innocent until proven guilty.
That's
And like
great.
law of attraction is like attracts like,
Right.
positive attracts positive.
Right.
And so I wanted to change my thinking and like saying hello to people, being friendly. And I think it really like if you're friendly and you say hello to
Put
people,
it out there.
then you can really get that back.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. 100%. It's all, that's part of meditation too, right? I mean, so that idea of what comes around goes around. But in a way, the breath is like that. So you, in many ways, are practicing that in this. I mean, in, creating your reality, right?
Like
So-
manifest
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're
Yeah.
putting it into the, so it's
Yeah.
positive stuff. That's great.
Yeah. And another cool thing is like, okay, I retired a few years ago, and I wanted to find a purpose in life. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah, because
You
after.
don't feel as if you had enough.
Well, I retired. I went to Thailand, Southeast Asia.
Ooh,
I was
oh,
just getting
beautiful.
yeah, it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was just getting a couple massages a day, just eating food, walking sometimes 5 hours.
Oh,
Outdoors.
that's me. I do a lot of walking.
Yeah. I was kind of, I mean, I might go back to Thailand soon, but I was kind of looking for someone to just go on some little walks with, you know?
Well, there's a lot of people running and walking. I mean, in a way, you are. You're walking with the world now. 'Cause
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
asking the questions, and you know, you could make an incredible, like, podcast and movie. I mean,
I was
there's
thinking
a-
about it.
That's like
I've done some
your
writing.
journey.
Yeah. It's I read this book about habits called Atomic Habits. And he kind of said that you kind of are what your habits are. And so for me, it's hard to sit down and like write. Sometimes I get inspired, but
Yeah.
just doing it every day has been kind of difficult.
Yeah. I'm a writer.
Wow.
You're talking to a writer.
Okay.
I wrote a book, a novel, so, you know, but it's, yeah. And I just wrote for the first time in a long, long time today.
Wow.
And that's why I was looking at my blog.
Wow.
Actually, I was looking at it. And, you know, it's like, it is hard. You know what? To write that novel that I finished, the thing I did at the time, it was before the pandemic, I just went to the library every afternoon and sat for 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, and just wrote.
Wow.
And it started, and then it was like every day for 5 days a week. I didn't do it on the weekends, but, and then I was in it, and it was like my head was, I was dreaming it. I was in the book.
Wow.
So you kind of make it, first it's really hard, but you just, it's like a walk, you know? Oh, and I would walk beforehand. So you could do that.
Can I point the camera at you, or are you kind of shy? Because,
I'm
you
a
know,
little
honestly,
shy on
no one's
camera,
watching any
but-
of these videos. Like, trust me, it says Glenview, Oakland walking tour. YouTube's never going to pop them up. So I don't know if that's a good thing to say to someone or not, but I don't know. It would be,
You could-
it's up to you.
Like really fast.
Okay. It's
Okay.
about the writing. I was so curious. Like, if someone wanted to be a writer.
I would do,
Yeah. It's on. It's rolling.
it is, oh.
Yeah. I might run out of battery because I'm a low battery.
Oh.
But it was just like, if someone wants to be a writer and they get like a writer's block, like, what would be your advice for them?
Oh God. Most people would say just get over it and do it. Just write, you know? I mean,
Right.
but that doesn't happen for me because I have very fallow periods, and so that time when I'm not writing is actually time when the unconscious is doing a lot of work, I think. And so, but I'm a very slow writer. I mean, it takes me, like my book took 7 years to write. But
7
before
years.
that, yeah. Before that, I was, I mean, I did a lot of rewrites and stuff. But before that, it took me like, I had the idea like 10 years prior. So 17 years to get that book done.
17.
Yeah, I mean, I was also trying to survive, so it's hard. But you know, yeah,
Okay,
that's what we do.
I'm gonna stop.